Hey fans, welcome to Primo Reef Acrylics. I'm on a road today. Been polishing off a lot of projects recently. This project here is going to be a 34-gallon sump, which is going to be used more like a trickle filter floss. It's technically only a sump for a quarantine system. The sump measures 36 inches in length, 16 inches in width, and 14 inches high. The way the system runs is you have the first chamber, which is going to hold your filter sock slash skimmer. Going up, down, up the baffles of the water going up and down the baffles, it's going to trickle into the first tray here. Now this first tray has 1/8 holes. There are roughly about 600 holes. Yep, I did that myself. Not a CNC machine, drill press. Don't ask me how long it took. It took pretty long. But end result, it looks pretty dandy. Okay, so 1/8 holes. What's going to happen here is this customer client is going to be setting up a quarantine system. If you had seen my previous video on, I believe, the 72-gallon shallow reef tank slash a quarantine tank is what I have built for one of my clients, who's also getting that 700-gallon tank that I'll be building possibly next year. We'll stay tuned for that. Let's knock on wood. Let's not jinx anything. But overall, the client is really found on the method of having filter floss as a debris collector. It's actually in a quarantine tank or even only a fish system with no corals or nothing else. The filter floss method, it works pretty well. It's like having filter socks all over the place. Same concept. Filter floss is it's a different grade of material. If you actually go into your local fish store, feel the difference in material between a filter sock and a filter floss. There's a minor difference in material and the way the materials weave together and how much microns it passes through. But anywho, so what's happening here is that we're going to trickle over into the first tray, which drips down into bio balls. Bio balls or ceramic balls, I'm not too sure exactly what they're going to use, but that's what that stage is for. So these holes are now 1/8, allows the water to pass through a little bit more quicker, held on by 1/2-inch acrylic legs. There is one reverse acrylic piece right there. That is actually just to pretty much pull it up, remove it, clean it, put it back. Because what I found was without that little piece there, you can't really remove that bottom plate. I was going to drill big holes, but I wanted to have the flow rate equal as possible. Going under, goes under the last baffle, over and into the return. So that's the primary stages. So it's a 3-stage system, and it works pretty decently. I've ran the water through it, did a couple of water tests. It looks really good. Actually, if you guys want to tune out for more pictures, I have some really cool, unique pictures on my Facebook, which I have uploaded. So you guys can have a look there. Alright, throughout the whole video, I knew I was forgetting something. Okay. What I have also built for this gentleman here, sorry for the shaking camera, just like a little, yeah, there we go, filter sock holder. Okay, just built that out of 1/4-inch acrylic. It's actually pretty sturdy. It's not going to go anywhere. I thought it would be really flimsy. I wanted to test it out, but it's actually really strong. So yeah, we got the filter sock also, shoved that into place, and voila, you have that there. There's not enough room, but the reason why I held a removable filter sock is because you want to be able to place your skimmer in first, because the footprint of the skimmer is roughly about 8.9 inches or 9.5 inches or something like that. And what that's going to do is that by having a permanent filter sock, it's not going to allow us to maneuver that skimmer in and out. So remove the filter sock, maintain or install your skimmer, which is on the back section here, and then you put back your filter sock. So that's it. Pretty unique. I'm going to turn this system around just to show you kind of like a side angle. Okay. It's pretty fancy. I'll actually show you how this stuff removes. Pretty straightforward. I mean, you obviously need two hands for this. Would be nice, but I'll do this with one hand. Yeah, it's not going to happen. There we go. Okay. First plate is out. Banging and everything all over the place. Okay, so we have that. First tray's out and above. Second plate, as you can see, it's all actually held on by half-inch square rods. The bottom plate, again, I showed you that little extra knob that was at the top. What that allows me to do is pull it out, and out it goes. So that's the piece right there. And that's how the sump looks without anything else. So I will go ahead and install this. It's pretty straightforward. I like this concept. It looks really nice. And I'll actually probably show you more pictures, or maybe install a video of this system when my client has it installed and running, to show you guys exactly how the system works, the trickle, and exactly all the stuff that he puts inside. So yeah, it's about 34 gallons, measuring again 36 inches by 16 inches by 14 inches high. If you guys have any requests for sump quotations or would like a sump, you can actually email me or log on to my website at primoreefacrylics.com. That's acrylics with an S. You will go on the top tab of where it says quotations and hit the sump, aquarium, or other quotations at your request. So I'll be more than glad to get back to you guys as soon as possible and probably provide you some of, or almost the best equipment around. Okay, and that's it for now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching Primo Reef Acrylics, and have yourself a wonderful day.